What?
I went and got something to eat. You want to know what I picked?
What?
Powdered mini donuts.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Very nutritious.
Somehow, I feel even more... Somehow, I feel...
Stay close and you will live.
Ooh, wait, I could use those. Fuck. Alright. Fuck. Time to waste all the energy.
Illusion shattered! Go as one!
Oh, what?
Stay close and you will live.
Cool it!
Now you shall perish!
Freeze!
Time to broaden the horizons again.
They're gonna switch characters. Do I want to do that or this? I'll do this.
The Temple of Wisdom! Take heart. Victory will be ours. Billowing surge! Protect us.
Hmm.
Oh, I have failed.
Torrent, bring refuge!
Why has everyone stopped singing?
He's dead. Just gonna queue my homeboys up. Then if he freezes me, which he's most likely going to do because he's gonna pop his burst. No, he's not. What?
Time to broaden the horizons again. Commit it to memory.
Boom.
This doesn't look good.
I beat Jean.
I enjoyed playing with you.
Hey, it's Jean and Ellen sitting at the same table. Hey, Jean. This lady, she wants to be you.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Christmas is in 5 days.
Stay
Holy
close
shit,
and you will
really?
live.
Yeah. How crazy is that?
Crazy?
That was crazy once.
Bro, what the fuck, Doski? I thought I just got rid of you! Alright, whatever.
How
Shine
crazy
down.
is it that Sora was Rose Boy?
Going somewhere.
What?
Yeah. How crazy is it that Sora was Rose Boy and you just had no idea?
I mean, I knew it was him, I just...
We're completely sure.
No, I knew it was him because you've told me that before. But the first time you told me that, I was fucking blown away.
You were like, wait, what? What?
Time to fuck these guys sideways.
It's because Sorrow is Roseboy's old style of music.
Hmm?
Sorrow's music is Roseboy's old type of music.
His what music?
His old type of music.
Oh,
Now you shall
Like his
perish.
old style.
To the ferry.
Ain't no way you're playing
See no more.
the TCG. Is
Detached
that what it's called?
from the
yeah.
world.
I just got fucking demolished.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
Raiden just got destroyed. She pulled a La Senora. Speaking of, I find it fucking hilarious that Senora is a playable character in TCG.
I was about to say, she would have been Cryo, right?
She had a cryo delusion. Yeah.
Oh, so she would have been Pyro.
Sharing my knowledge.
She doesn't have a vision.
To the ferry. The perfect distance.
When
Wasn't
she
she
goes
one of the
pyro,
12,
she goes,
people?
oh!
Take heart.
Wasn't she
Victory
one of the
will be
two,
ours.
Like, the 12 like people? I don't remember what they're called.
The Harbingers?
Yeah, wasn't she one of those?
Yeah, that's why she has a delusion.
So why wouldn't she have a vision?
Because she has a delusion.
Because she was working under, was it Snezhnaya?
Mm-hmm. The Harbingers are given delusions, which
So
are fake visions,
Wouldn't,
not visions.
To the ferry.
the Archon of Snezhnaya.
The Saritsa.
Yeah, her. Wouldn't she give her a vision or something?
No, because she got a delusion.
You know a thing or two. To the ferry.
AJ, you've become awfully silent.
Huh?
Huh?
The campaign begins.
My strategy remains the same, no matter how many times I die trying.
Illusion shattered.
Illusion shattered.
See no more.
Time to kill the absolute fuck out of these geezers.
Now you shall perish.
Now you shall perish!
To the ferry.
Fuck off!
You know a thing or two.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
Hmm.
Grow, grow, grow!
Ha!
Yoski broski, I just fuckadoskied your mother.
To the very
Sharing my knowledge!
fall before me.
Take heart. Victory will be ours.
Subway Surfers 2023 gameplay 4K 60 FPS PC.
What?
Covenant of the Deep!
Covenant of the Deep. Yeah, because I'm knees deep in your mom right now. Whoa. Bruh. Bro, they overloaded me. Fuck off.
We'll need a strategy.
Cut down. Like this.
Dude, okay.
Cut down.
Have you
Like-
seen The Amazing World of Gumball?
Yes.
You win.
You were right. I don't see how this day could get any weirder. Here we go. Ah! What the? Dude! This is all messed up! I know, right? I mean, future me wearing sandals? I mean, you're gonna still carry from me! It's supposed to be car win, not car ball! You home wrecking woman-eater! And it looks like I didn't stop at women. I agree. I always thought I was the one wearing the pants in this relationship. What is going on?
I always thought I was the one wearing the pants in this relationship.
My favorite Amazing World of Gumball clip is the part where he does like the nature documentary on his dad for like the commercial. And
There's been many commercials. Do 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 do.
commercial break.
Hold up. Wait, what the heck is this?
My
Garten of
ass.
Baden 6.
Stay close and you will live.
Hmm?
Garten of Baden 6.
What?
We're gonna watch this 3-hour video on Gumball out of context.
Okay.
Shine down.
No escape.
How about you fix us a drink?
Everybody, I'm gonna make this quick. I don't like to waste any time, so if you enjoy Gumball like I do, well then I suggest you check out the card in the top right corner, and that's it. Get back to your video.
I'm being called, hold on. Huh? Okay.
Bro, where are the good fucking cards or dice at? Bro, I did not want 4 Animo die. Broski, Hosky, like what the fuck?
Inazuma shines eternal.
Take heart. Victory will be ours.
I see through you. I see through you.
I see through you. Shut the fuck up. Bro, I do not want this shit ass die. Dude, give me Hydro.
Of the deep.
My work finished.
My
You
work
can't run.
finished.
Neither can I.
Well, I've been waiting for all these years just to see you come back home. But each step that you took towards her, well, you took each one alone, and every time you say, my God, how is it up there on that throne? Well, I've been waiting undefeated just to hear you say that I'm not needed. I said I was an honest man, you said I wasn't at all, but I wanted it. Well, I think you're just afraid of the fall, but you won't be there at all, no, you won't be there and oh. My God, I hope you're falling apart.
Miscalculated.
My God, I hope you're falling
An eye
apart.
for an eye.
My God, I hope you're falling. No!
Must learn from my mistakes.
You fucker.
Make yourselves at home.
He's gonna die to a jellyfish.
You can't run from death.
Retribution! Your mom's a hooker! Got him. I won that battle. Gary! Aren't you supposed to be finding Ash?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Shut the fuck up, Venti. I'm a hater today. This is new. 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 Man, now I got more cards in here. I got this, and this. Man, fuck. Fish and chips, chips and fish. Your mom is a stinky bitch. Whoa! 16,000? You were really sucking my dick for that. Huh?
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 Huh? What?
Huh?
Huh?
Hmm?
What?
Hmm?
Huh?
Hmm?
What?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Mmm. Alright, I finished TCG. Fuck TCG. Your mom's a hoe. Now I can actually do shit. What team do we run? We're just gonna be running around, I assume. Ooh, can I use my Mono Hydro team? I fucking love this team. Kami. Kami! Kami!
Listen.
I'm sorry, dog.
Just imagine what I could do with the powers of a nuclear-resistant
Well,
parasite.
if
Tell
it isn't
girls
my
even
dear
more.
partners.
That voice! It's Navia!
I didn't expect to run into you guys here today. Are you headed somewhere?
How about you, Navia? Are you still busy with...
We've wrapped up most of the rebuilding, but there are stocking up on materials, confirming construction timelines, discussing compensation terms with families affected by the disaster. Between all of that, I've been making a lot of trips between the court and Poisson. Well, though the victims have received relief payments from the court, in my opinion, as the administrators of Poisson, Spina di Rosula should take some responsibility as well. Our financial situation right now isn't the best, so all we've been doing is signing agreements for the damages to be repaid at a later date. Though just pieces of paper now, they demonstrate our commitment. They're necessary to
Whoa! Spoken like a true president. You're a really responsible leader. That must be taking a...
Oh, you bet. Between that and all the other errands I have to run at the court, I'm always forgetting one thing or another. So before I came over this time, I took a page from Melusa's book and decided to make a list of everything. This way, it's easy to see which tasks you haven't checked off. And then, since Melus loved using shorthand, I decided to also follow his example. But after running a few errands in the city, I'm kind of struggling to even read my own handwriting anymore.
That does sound like you, all right. So what kind of shorthand did you...
Oh, one...
Let Paimon see. This looks like a piece of kelp wrapped around a stick.
The first one has to do with confirming the final payment amount for the fishermen, while the second one is a reminder to try the new burger that just hit the market.
Okay, Paimon can definitely see how you might forget what each of these mean.
Thank you for your advice. These are the kinds of things you only really figure out once you... I thought that as long as I understood my shorthand when I came up with it, I'd be sure to remember the symbols when I looked at them later.
Well, now you know for next time.
Anyway, I should have already taken care of most of the things on the list. There are still a few symbols. Worst comes to worst, I'll just...
Ah, so you're going to head back now?
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, actually, since we talked about the reconstruction earlier, want to come with me and check? You said you don't have any plans, right?
It's a bit sudden, but Paimon doesn't see why not.
Then let's go. We'll take a...
Oh, you mean the Aquabus, right?
Oh, sorry. I meant our own boat. The Aquabus doesn't have a station near Poisson, so we'll use one of the Spina's boats. All right, follow me.
I've already...
The engineer is still doing a few routine safety checks. We can head out as...
So, Paimon has always wanted to ask. The 3 Aquabus lines are all named after people in your...
Yeah, that's right. Callus and Navia are self-explanatory, while Clementine was the name that my mother went by.
If you provided the Mora to build the lines, then why isn't there even a dedicated... Spina di Rosula built all the lines, yet you still have to take a special...
Well, what I heard is that most of our businesses don't actually use Poisson as a hub. So there was no real reason to build a line straight to Poisson. You are right that it is a bit strange, though. If you've already committed to build 3 lines...
Yeah, that's what Paimon's saying. The Aquabus is so...
Well, it is what it is. You know what my father was like. Even I often struggled to figure out what was going on in his head. But that would only be the case if he cared about what others thought. My father was always really stubborn. Once he made up his... From what I've heard, the rights of all the other members of the Spina only went as far as giving him advice or suggestions. And nope.
Huh. Well, that explains...
Yeah. Because I wouldn't just let him keep getting his way.
Boss, the boat's ready. We can head out.
All right, then... It'll be a while before we get to Poisson. Let's keep talking.
Navia, what was your mother like as a person? Oh, Paimon, sorry. She totally forgot that you mentioned before.
That's all right. I've heard many stories about her from the rest of the Spina. They've always said that they were sure we would have gotten along famously. While my papa was stiff like a board, my mother was supposedly super cheerful and funny. Their complementary personalities allowed them to make up for each other's flaws. My father would run the businesses and expand our reach, while my mother would keep the peace and make sure that everyone was happy.
Sounds like they were not just a well-matched couple, but
Yeah, but those are just stories and anecdotes after all. It's hard for me to piece together a more complete... But sometimes, I'd still look at the Clementine line and wonder, would the Spina and Poisson still be what they are today had my mother survived? Silver once said that a name is a kind of inscription, a way to etch a memory into the world. When given a name, a cold, inanimate object can gain a completely... So, I will always associate the line with her in my heart. Over the past few weeks, I've also begun to appreciate how water can take in and hold our most intense feelings and memories, as well as how one may reflect on their past by watching the sea. I've lost many beloved people and memories to the sea. Even though I cannot stop for them, the fact won't change that they existed in my life always. But no matter what, I tell myself that I need to keep looking towards the future. Everyone, even my parents, have already overcome so many obstacles. Besides, I'm the president of Spina di Rosula. We've reached the shore. Let's go. I'll show you the new Poisson.
I mean, there's still a giant fucking boat. Bro, why are you so suspicious,
Yeah.
Traveler?
Do you think she's doing alright?
Bro, what's that face?
Okay. Paimon supposes you're right. She's really been through a lot. It couldn't have been.
Hey, it's raining. Yo, Nuvalet, stop fucking crying.
It's raining again? Oh, this isn't good. If the rain washes away the traces, it's gonna set us back a long way.
Bro, why is it so rainy in there?
This blinding sunlight is such a pain. No way I can get a nap in this weather.
Boss, you're back! Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you again,
Hey, I can totally take care of myself. We did hand over some of Malus's old responsibilities to Florent, though. It's been really nice to have...
Thank you for the compliment, boss. As you see, I've been working close. Mr. Malus was an extremely capable and respected member of the
All right. There's no need to be so formal. Were you waiting here for me?
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job, but they can't get started on sourcing a correctly sized block without knowing the design that we want to use first.
You're commissioning a statue?
So, basically, we've been meaning to commission a statue of my parents, but since my father was known as Callus the Unfaithful for the longest time, it would have been too but now that his name has been cleared, and the town is also being rebuilt, I thought...
The funds to build the statue were freely donated by the people of Poisson to show their appreciation for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callus and everything they did.
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble. Maybe we can have this conversation again in a few decades, once I've done more for the town.
Hey, there's no need to be so humble.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe...
Hey, if you keep inflating my ego like this, I might just float up. Just kidding. There's no way that I'd accept that kind of compliment at face value. At a minimum, I'd have to match what my father did for the people. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Anyway, Florent, now it's up to us to confirm the final...
We can ask the sculptor to start looking for a good block once we've decided on the pose, but we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like I should get a few promising designs first, and then send them over.
There's no need for all that. Hey, you! Come over here with me. Modeling a few poses, of course. Here, just pretend to be Callus, and I'll be Clementine. Didn't you say on the boat that Callus and Clementine sounded like great partners? Well, Florent, let's grab some...
You've got it, boss!
Well, what do you think? Got any ideas? Well, I've actually discussed it a bit with Florent before, but I could never come up with any fresh or original ideas. It's probably because So, I want to pick your brain for a bit, and see if...
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
By that, do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure, let's give that a try.
Whoa, you really remind Paimon of a...
Look over there, my dear Clementine.
But there's something off with the composition. This pose makes Mr. Callus...
Oh, I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
Well, Paimon is a fan. A statue.
Wait, but we can't do that. Very few people would see the statue if we were to put it on...
But then, since we're putting it in the town, the whole point of the pose would be...
Oh, okay.
Hey, Jackson.
We'll try to
Yeah?
think of something else.
My dad's got a question for you.
Uh-huh.
In God of War, how leveled up is your character? Like, how many things do you have maxed out? Level 10.
Well, I'm working on getting everything maxed out, but at the current point, I have like 5 or 6 full armor sets maxed, and then I only have a few handles for my weapons maxed. And then, or like, I have all the original stuff maxed. And then
he's currently working on everything,
happy
leveling
pose.
things up. He's got
You
about
mean
5 or 6 armor sets maxed out. He's got a couple of handles on all of his weapons maxed
Would all
out, but he's
that
still
be
got
able to
quite a
come
way.
through with just a picture?
Would we
What
even
about
be
your
able to
spear and
tell what
blades?
they are supposed to be
Huh?
laughing about?
What about your spear and blades?
yeah, the spear and blade handles, whatnot, are
So he's got
included.
it in all 3 weapons. All 3 weapons, he's working on maxing things out.
And
The
then my
things that he's
shield,
got are
I...
level 10s.
Huh?
Are the actual weapons level 10?
Yeah.
Yes.
My character overall is level 10.
What's your favorite combo setup? I'll try my best and translate.
The forward dash for the blades. I really
Forward
like that
dash
move,
for
and
the
then I just weave that into just normal attacks.
Hold on. Oh, he's talking about the loadout setup.
Loadout setup?
Yeah.
Since I friggin' suck at blocking, I run Steinbjorn chest, and then I run Berserker
chest,
gauntlets
Berserker
and waist.
Gauntlets at waist, because apparently he sucks at blocking. What about for your weapons?
My weapon, and then all the enchantments and whatnot, as well as like my weapon stuff, it's all built into the time shift.
All the enchantments and whatnot apparently are built into the time shift.
And then my relic is Heimdall's
His relic
gauntlet,
is
or not gauntlet, hilt.
Heimdall's hilt.
Yeah, and that'd probably be a mass.
Can one of you try striking a pose?
Heimdall's hilt is what again? The relic?
Yeah.
That actually sounds pretty
The
hard to
relic.
pull off.
Under the
Forget
relic.
it. Let's try something else.
If he's looking for a name, it's not called Heimdall's hilt.
It's not called Heimdall's hilt.
You'll have to look at the descriptions.
You have to look at the descriptions. What does it do?
When you activate it, it puts you in a realm shift is what it's called. Realm shift. And it like slows down time around you.
It's the one that puts you in a realm shift. Hilt to Hofu. That one, right?
Imposing,
I think so.
huh?
I don't remember the names.
I've got it. Let's try this.
You're literally running almost the exact same build that my dad's running, except he's building more into damage in the time shift, I think.
That's smart. And then like my shield rond and then all the attachments for my weapons are the 9 realms ones.
This
Yeah, that's the same as
pose.
my dad.
It makes me recall Spina di Rosula's glorious.
But isn't Clementine's pose a bit too bold and heroic? If we were to stick with this pose, maybe...
Well, tabloids did indeed speculate as much back in the day, but the Spina pulled a few strings and made both the report and the...
Oh, Paimon was just kidding!
What Florent meant was that we asked the journalist to choose. You're right, though, that this may not accurately represent the image of her in our hearts.
We tried a bunch of different ideas, but none of them...
Oh, don't worry. We still got a lot of reference shots out of the session, and each of them can be considered to be a souvenir in their own right. But man, if I knew I was going to do a photo shoot with the Traveler... Oh, outfits! Oh, that's the errand I forgot back in the city. Do either of you still...
Oh, Paimon remembers her. She was the one that we met while investigating Mr. Callus's case, right?
I don't know who that is.
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. So, after the case, she was finally willing to talk to me. And she told me that she wanted to... I said that it's fine, but young children are not allowed to join the Spina. She will just have to wait a few years, and then we'll welcome her with open arms. Since she's still a child, though, she thought I was just trying to let her down. But how could I get her to believe that I meant what I said? In the end, I came, but I got so busy and distracted in the city.
Don't worry, boss. I can send some...
On the matter of the statue, we should still come up with a few more...
We could have just done that from the start. Yeah, you're right. They'll have some value in...
Back home in a night. You should have listened when I mansplained coordinates. In the morning, I got the white cat into position, and then welcomed Tors back home.
Navia!
Huh?
Oh, well, if it isn't Coulter. Back already from the Fortress of Meripede?
That's right. I finally finished serving my... After I got out, I immediately made a beeline back to Poisson. You'd say that familiar, briny smell became a primal call, urging me to... You wouldn't believe how much I've missed Melissa's grilled fish. I dreamed of...
It's good to have you back, Colt.
And...
Let me introduce you. This is Coulter, another of... But, looking at it now, it was probably another one of Marcel's plots while he worked at the Confrérie of Cabrières.
Wait, Mr. Marcel?
Have you not heard anything at all about the water from the...
Well, I know that Fontaine got flooded, but then the water levels miraculously receded. I thought that was all there was...
Looks like we'll have to explain everything from the top. That Kate, first things first, let me introduce you to these two. They're my most...
Oh, nice to meet you. I don't recall Navia ever...
Yeah, we are indeed pretty amazing.
Humble again, as always,
Nice. Spina di Rosula always seems to attract... Oh, that reminds me.
Coulter, a lot of things happened while you were gone.
They lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
What did you say? This isn't some kind of morbid welcome home prank, right?
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. They weren't the only people we lost, either. Many...
Luce and Melissa. Luce. I was planning to give him a...
Malus and Coulter were friends for many years, and even served on many missions together during the early days of the Spina.
Let's sit down somewhere.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
All of this. It's unbelievable. I can't believe that those stories were real. It all...
I think you and I both feel the same way about the profound tragedy.
I thought Mr. Marcel would always stand by the Spina. It's unconscionable to have received all that, and yet still plot to kidnap and dissolve you.
The good news is that the Confrérie of Cabrières is no more. Gone with them too is the entire synth manufacturing and distribution. We finally closed the curtain.
Are you sure? But if Marcel wanted to rebel...
Romu?
Florent should remember him. You see, there was once a major... Romeu was the leader of the faction that thought such a vast sum of mora would be better spent improving the... But Mr. Callus believed that an opportunity to collaborate with the court of Fontaine and the Fontaine Research Institute was hard to come. Not only would the Aquabus be a good business investment, it would also boost our reputation among the general populace, eventually paying us massive dividends down the line.
Hi, Tyler.
You're never gonna believe it.
What?
Luke the notable gamer, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has done the sex.
What?
I know.
That's crazy.
It's truly notable though.
It's truly notable. Hi, Serby Furby. No. Serby, you're a furry. Oh shit, I want that light. That's the wrong light. I gotta turn off this light and turn this light back on and...
But the two couldn't come to an agreement. Romeo ended up taking a lot of people with him when he left Spino di Rosula altogether, and the split was on extremely bad terms.
Ugh. And with Papa's stubbornness, I can definitely imagine how it must have gone down.
And of course, when he was suffering the slings and arrows of outrageous injustice, those relationships that he spent a fortune to...
Yeah, you could say it was the price he paid for sticking to his beliefs.
Oh, that's a good point. If Callus was really as stubborn as you say, then wouldn't he have argued with the rank and file all the time?
Oh, yeah. It eventually became a thing that just happened on every day that ended with Y. But Navia, Boss, you might not know this, but he wasn't always like that. He used to be a lot better with taking counsel. With him listening to our advice, and Miss Clementine also frequently on our side, it was pretty smooth sailing for a good many years. But on the matter of the Aquabus, even Miss Clementine completely stood by Mr. Callus's side.
Huh. I never knew. But from my perspective, Romeo's position had a lot going for it. Couldn't they have sat down and talked it out?
I think the Aquabus was just the straw that broke the camel's back. On that topic, they eventually came to a rather radical conclusion.
You want to play Titanfall?
They believed that Miss Clementine lost her ability to serve as an impartial mediator when she became pregnant with Callus's child.
Huh?
So, they thought she had betrayed them? But
maybe.
That doesn't make any sense. Before she was their mediator, my mother was also her own person, and a member of the Spina. She should have the right to take any side she wished.
Yeah,
so, you know,
but to them, even taking a side was betrayal enough.
Got, like,
they felt like their voices could
all
no
the way
longer
up top,
be heard
and then got,
once their sole mediator had gone over to the other side.
Below.
Of course, Ms. Clementine then passed away, and
Jackson,
Mr. Callus began to regard the completion of the Aquabus project
you know the map
as
that
her final wish.
We played Frontier Defense on?
With that, the last hope of reconciliation was gone.
You know how there's like a giant hole in the middle?
No.
From that point on, Romeo and his people cut ties with the Spina.
I sat in the back the whole time.
Kind of professional or personal
so when you go up top, there's a giant hole.
Perhaps
like,
they've regarded us as enemies ever since they left.
Mm-hmm.
But even so,
and
there was still no
at the
proof
beginning
that
of the
they ever
match, I
acted
flew
in
myself
concert
using
with
my
Marcel.
grapple.
I've also heard that they aren't in a good financial position, so they've been lying low for a while. But as long as they exist, they'll continue to be a threat.
Huh. I think Coulter's got a point. Both Marcel and Romeo had my father in their sights for a very long time. Even though Marcel's faction has been dissolved, we still don't know anything about Romeo's whereabouts.
Bro, why are there so many people going for me? Every single time I go and take a fight, there's like 5 people there.
How distracted and vulnerable we are. Now would be the best time.
Good thinking, boss. We should keep an eye on them at all times. I'll let my men know right away.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for that, Florent. And Coulter, thank you for telling me about this as well.
Don't worry, it's nothing. Do you have a moment right now? How about we go out for a walk? I've heard so many incredulous things today. I'm finding it a bit hard to calm down even now.
Oh yeah, this thing definitely
I mean,
got
to
more
think
range.
that I'll just never see them again.
Ah, in that case,
bro,
why don't we go back to
Mozambique?
The court? I can pick up Adele's uniform while we're there as well. It'll save
Mozambique here.
Want to come with me again, you two?
Mozambique.
You don't mind, do you, Coulter?
Of course.
What?
That's fine by me.
Then let's go! Paimon feels like a lot's hinging on this visit.
Well, I think you're just afraid of the fall, but you won't be there at all. No, you won't be there, and oh my God, I hope you're falling apart. My God, I hope you're falling if you. Oh my God, I hope you're falling apart. It's gonna be the start of what you are. Bro, why is it so fucking raining?
Yeah.
Bro, teammate.
It's raining again? Oh, this isn't good. If the rain...
Are we not taking the boat this time?
It's nice to walk from time to time, isn't it? Think of it as something like a hiking trip. Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
Sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
Take it easy. This blinding sunlight is...
Bro, hop off.
Well,
Okay.
we've walked far enough for now.
No, not you.
Since we're out for a walk, we shouldn't stress too much.
I've grown old, so I'm not as fit as
Bro,
before.
go away!
It's
I
a good
just
thing
spawned.
that...
Paimon thinks you're doing great. We didn't have to slow down for...
Back in the days before the Aquabus lines were built, we often had to hike north with our... Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were tired, we would lay down for a while on the Spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callus was generous, and everyone had the chance to strike it rich. And now, in the blink of an eye, the Aquabus lines have been built, and this road has fallen into disuse. Oh, I know. I was just being a little nostalgic.
Then let's stay here.
Oh, is this another chance to try...
Oh, wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Okay, seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. But, oh, would you?
We should contribute to making the macarons.
Oh, that's great.
Then I'll go look for some boxes near...
Great. Then I'll prep the stove.
Holy shit, how am I alive? How am I alive? How am I alive?
Jackson.
See ya.
Ah, how did it go?
Dude, I think I just shit my pants.
You've all done your part. Just...
No, I'm just kidding. Or am I?
Whoa, these macarons...
Dun dun dun!
Boss's baking skills have always been famous. Everyone in...
Oh, it's just...
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss, and... Was it that obvious?
You just happened to walk in on our little reunion. It's actually been quite... Adventurers never stay in one place for long. The name of... Besides, after everything we've been through together, I'm sure our hearts would remain intertwined even if we found ourselves on opposite sides of the world.
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd still remember the...
I understand now. Then I will endeavor to make the most of this short yet fortuitous encounter, and enjoy every
We've got no wine with us, but let's still toast with water.
Cheers! Hey, what are you doing?
May your travels go smoothly. May the...
How in the world
All
are
set?
you shooting me
Let's
from all the
move
way
out,
up
then.
there?
I have
How
Fucker,
in the
show
world
yourself.
did
town
it?
to make Adele's uniform, so we should be able to pick it up right away.
I said I was. Kitty! You look so cute. Mwah. Oh shit. Oh shit.
That's bullshit. Bro, what? Dude, I legit can't. Why do we have 3 people on our team?
Mr. Kitty. What? Bullshit. Hey, AJ.
What?
I just did your mom.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Yep, your mom's name is Madam Zebra Line.
Hey there, Ludovine. How's business lately?
The demoiselle of Spina de Rosula. I must say.
Bro,
your
this
generous
lady's
patronage is
fat.
a good thing,
Literally
even if
how?
I'm bankrupt.
What exactly is? Nonsense.
Huh?
We all know what a town.
My mistake, my mistake.
What?
I just got so used to calling
What
you
exactly
demoiselle.
is what?
What you said.
Huh? What are you saying that I'm saying? That you're asking that I'm saying, but I don't know what I'm saying, so what are you, what?
Damn, you're good at that. I can't remember.
Are you here for the
Yep. I forgot to drop by earlier.
I didn't expect Demoiselle to come and pick it up in person.
Navia's always liked to take even
Hey, that's not the only reason I'm here. There are few things more uplifting than taking the...
Boss has got a point. Going on
Hey,
a
who
trip
the
with
fuck
friends
are
has always
you?
been-
Very well. Please, wait here while I...
Can someone remind Paimon again why
She hasn't given me any concrete reasons. After we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more cheerful and outgoing. It's probably because she now knows for sure that her father... She said she used to be terrified of Papa. So, as a result, she found out that the Spina is very different now. Yeah, you could say that. She said that she wanted to become someone like me. Someone who could lend a hand to others.
From the sound of it, she'll be a...
I think so too. But for now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive. She can commit to us once she's older, and can really make that decision for her.
Is something up, Traveler? Huh? Tailing? Oh, Paimon...
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
all right.
Paimon saw them too! They headed up!
Stop right there!
We knew you were going to be difficult!
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna...
Brothers, there's no need to skulk in the dark anymore.
You know, shut the fuck up.
Busted.
Hey there! Ha! Na! Cha! Hey there! Na! Watch it! Now, talk. Who are you?
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
How did it go, boss? Are any...
If you thought they stood any chance anyway, stop playing tough and start talking.
We were discovered. And can't beat you in a...
Get revenge?
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate you so...
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest...
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry we decided to follow you guys. Too bad you guys messed up ours first. Huh? You're pretty sharp. But so what? We didn't do anything. Seeing you like that just really ticked us off.
Listen, Callus is long dead. No matter what happened in the past, I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. If your boss wants to talk, I won't press charges for your attack. That should...
I understand.
But if you so much as think about pulling something like this...
All right. We get...
Are you sure it's okay?
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too. If the other side is willing to talk,
I support boss's decision as well. The concept of an eye for an eye is a primitive practice that has...
Yes. Plus, I still think we should keep an eye out for Romeo's folks, though. If he decides, then we could still have a...
Yeah, those guys definitely didn't look like big...
I'd rather things not go that far, since Though we haven't talked to each other for years. Once upon a time...
Yep, that's how I feel as well. It's getting late already. So why don't we stay? I'll also ask someone to write Florent a letter and inform him of everything that happened here today.
Do we have to stay in the Fleuve Sonda again?
Sorry, that's just what happens when you live near water and don't get much sunlight. Poisson's pretty much the same. We can still go out in the evening for some grilled fish and drinks, though.
Huh. That does...
Hey guys, it's Mike. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank you so much. If you're seeing this, it means you listen to a whole bunch of good kids. That really means a lot to us. We did a whole bunch of stuff this year.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to say thank you for all the love this year. I kind of went a different direction. Y'all seem to like it. I really...
Hi, it's Maya. I just want to say thank you so much for listening to my songs this year.
What is up, everybody? It is Roseboy, and I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for streaming my music and supporting me this year.
Hey everyone, this is Atwood with Again and Again. This is Juicebox Caviar with Again and Again.
And we just wanted to say
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
So I just want to take a second and say thank you. I will not be...
Hey, it's Billy Joe from Green Day. Just want to say hello. What's up to all of our fans in the Spotify world, and thanks a lot for listening to...
Hey, what's up guys? This is Sarcastic Sound, but since you listened to me enough to see this video, you can call me Jerry. You're listening to, thank you.
Kind of feeling like...
What's up? This is Connor. If you're seeing this video, that means I live somewhere in your Spotify. So I just wanted to take the time to make this video and say thank you so much. You guys have made this year.
Hey guys, it's...
Hello, it's K-Town. I just want to say thank you so much for...
Hi, I just wanted to say thank you for supporting me through 2023, and especially for listening to me.
It's Arden. Just wanted to say I love you guys so much. You gotta keep up with the changing times.
Boring! Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
This is the end of the year. Hey, everyone. Say thank you.
Whatever business you're in, you gotta keep up with the changing times.
Hey, AJ.
Coming back here really does feel like this place is stuck. If you think about it, it would be kind of weird if the Spina's base at the court was some super luxurious building.
Totally. Although, of course, with the continued growth of the Spina, Papa wanted Poisson to eventually grow into a metropolis, not unlike the court. He was a very ambitious man, who rarely looked behind or beneath him. For better...
And that's also why people hated him.
All right. Why don't you go wait for me at the restaurant? I'll go do some prep, and I'll get someone to tidy up your room while I'm at it. You can use the same room as last time. You still remember the room?
Yep. Kinda hard to forget when there are only so many...
Oh, did I just hear someone taking a dig at Fleuve Sandra? I'll tell my guys to stuff your pillows full of actual seaweed right now.
Oh, Paimon, sorry! Please...
I was just... Hello? Are you asleep yet? Oh, no, not at all. I just want to go fishing. I've got...
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking...
Hopefully I didn't wake you or anything. I knew it. Okay, let's go.
And this is the way one could never overcome a time. Touching the Possibly with a glass of champagne, the mouth. There's no matter like if you just wait, hold on, just wait. Bow, do 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 do. Settle. Sunrise hitting my back. I miss the day she relaxes here and now you whisper.
Wind Strider.
Fishing when you're using a fully automatic rod.
What's the problem?
But shouldn't fishing be all about...
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, Traveler? Then, let's try regular rods next time.
Honestly, Paimon's mainly shocked at how much energy you still have at this hour.
Huh. It might just be some...
That's a thing?
I'm sure you'd get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into it. Anyway, my father always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him, my mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one wish for me. All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish, so no matter what I did as a child... Can you imagine? Whenever my father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently and listen to him rant. Malou, no matter what Papa yelled, nobody else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah. Looking back on it, when I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted, because there'd always be someone there to clean up after me. But once, I saw Malus come back wounded. I learned then that there's always a cost to making a mistake. The more you care about those around you, the more you should care about doing the right thing, because if you do falter... sorry. Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina must have been my mother's legacy, and if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love...
Is that why you let those...
Mm-hmm. Although, maybe there's... Hey, look! I think you've got something on...
But why isn't there wrong...
Oh, there must be something wrong with how I installed the mechanism. We can't let it get away. Come on, you two.
You want Paimon to help too? You didn't attach a hook to...
Stop wasting time! We'll go ahead with the operation tomorrow.
Well, your rod was missing a part too, so...
Well, if we're just talking about the number...
All right. Mm-hmm. Ah, so how was...
Paimon dreamt that she danced with this...
Huh.
I didn't know.
See? This guy gets...
Anyway, let's head out.
Paimon hopes she'll really...
I hope so.
Kitty.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Hello.
Adele, we're back! We brought you a gift from the court, too.
Whoa! Thank you so much, boss!
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Just Miss Navia would be
Oh, it's all right. I don't...
It's been a while!
Oh, it's you two. It has been a while indeed. Thank you so much for your help on Jacques' case. I've heard that you also helped save all of Fontaine. You're truly just like the great heroes of legend.
You're really amazing! And if Miss Navia's your friend, then she must be super amazing too! What's in this thing? Can I look?
Of course.
Oh, it's...
Well, it's a gift for future you. When you first, but it's the Spina's responsibility to protect everyone as well. Being a member means becoming involved in all kinds of dangerous situations. And so, I turned you down then by telling you that you'll have to wait until you're older. But this uniform is a promise that you can join us once you're old enough to wear it.
Oh, so that's it!
But you can't really grow up faster by working hard. You've got...
Everyone, I'm really grateful that you remembered my daughter's wish and took it seriously. Thanks to the protection of the Spina, even though her father's no longer with us, we've still felt plenty of warmth and security.
Oh, it's the least we could do. As long as you live in Poisson, even if you're not an official member, you're still part of the family.
Boss!
Huh? Is something up, Florent?
I've got something urgent to report. Romeu and his folks have gathered outside...
What?
It seems like they've been planning this for some time. We started investigating as soon... But Romeu and his folks must have gotten wind as well. Because they abandoned their former posts before we investigated their tracks and...
They have smartened up since we caught them red-handed at the...
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all. We should have gone...
Sorry,
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
They want to blow up the Clementine line?
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeu and his followers hate the Spina, and everything to do with Callus. If they manage to blow up the Aquabus line...
Are they insane? There's tons of...
Yeah. If they've been planning this for ages, they're We have to issue an evacuation order.
Let's get everyone onto our ship.
My dear partner, if the explosives do go off, not only would the people of Poisson be in danger, any Aquabuses using the line would plummet to the ground. Let's stop their insanity first. Then settle the score with them.
Leave it to us, Navia. Please stay safe, too.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
Watch out, boss! What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
I thought all the annoying little
You mean... Oh. I get it now. You knew about their plans all along. You all...
Not quite. Though I share their positions on... And that's because... Out of the entire
You better stick close to me.
Romeu promised me that he would leave Poisson alone if I could just take you out. But it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. Romeu has lost his patience. I didn't have to be here today, you know. But I swore that I'd...
Why?
Only someone as clueless about the past. You never saw the heyday of Spina di Rosula. But I saw it all with my own eyes. And it was all because Clementine died because of you. Callus died because of you. Melusa...
So the shock and grief you showed us before.
Now you're catching on. I heard Melus was dead. Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent back then because of that Aquabus. We had a huge fallout. I was convinced that all he cared about was loyalty. And the years passed by in a blur after that. I thought I had finally... But then he died. And it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you. I once loved the Spina and Poisson more than...
Don't listen to him, boss!
Have you ever considered that? Have you ever considered that? Maybe you only get respect because you're... Have you ever considered that? Maybe people don't stay in Poisson because of you.
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequence. Yeah, looking back on it now, but is that really...
Shut your mouth! I don't know how to explain it.
I'm sure Mr. Melus would be extremely disappointed. You've somehow managed to pin the blame for every mistake and tragedy in our history on the...
Get out of the way, Florent!
You're gonna have... Boss, there's no time for this.
Maybe you think you're being the realist by paint, but the love that I felt from everyone was just as real. I felt, and even now, I will continue to believe.
Coming at ya! Ha! Hey there! Watch out! Fire! Well, with Ross.
Laurent, I'll leave the... If you find any of Coulter's accomplices, subdue them quickly. I can't allow my partner to face the danger on the Clementine.
Got it, boss. I'm on it. Are you okay, Navia?
I don't know.
Hey, Tyler.
Let's hurry
You're
up
gay.
here. We have to protect the Clementine. If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have planted the explosive.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Into the wind.
Quietly.
We certainly brought a lot of muscle. They're really slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right direction. Strike pose.
The wind knows me.
These must be the explosives, right? And this is the control mechanism. Paimon's too scared to touch any of this stuff. Huh? There's a strangely shaped hole here. What is it? Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the other. Oh, you found it! That's amazing! That should do it, right? Navi and Florent should be able to oh, you're right! They're gonna bury Poisson!
Great work, partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Watch out, Navia! You can't block them all!
Block? I'm doing this the Spina way.
Holy shit, that was badass.
I heard from Thierry that even they're your enemies now. They were once a part of Spina di Rosula.
I have nothing. Regardless of whether their hatred and anger towards me or the Spina was justified, please prosecute them in accordance to the law.
Sounds good. We're very appreciative of your help. Without it, all right, this operation is a wrap. Take him.
We won, Navia! We saved everyone!
Yeah. Luckily, we were... It's probably because I expended too much elemental energy at once. I'll be fine.
But you usually glow up whenever other people compliment.
Boss, we managed to catch all the infiltrators in the town. Seems like Romeu really went all in on this mission. If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that also means we...
Got it. Coulter, I can understand how you feel. I am not Callus, and I will also never become him. The Spina and the Poisson that you loved are both gone. But I will not change how I feel about our future. I will spend more of what the Spina earns on the betterment of Poisson. So that one day...
I know what you're trying to say. Mr. Callus, there are too many things in life that are just beyond our control.
henceforth. But once you're discharged from the fortress again...
Thank you. Not...
As I thought.
She is also... Thank you for protecting the Clementine. I was actually really scared, you know. I mean, even the Callus line won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon. If I'd lost the Clementine line too, a name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see seeing it still standing there, tall and...
What happened while we were gone?
Just give her some time.
Thank you. Traveler, I want to ask you something. Do you really see me as your partner?
Of course.
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more...
How do you feel, Navia?
I feel quite a bit better. But I should... Sorry, partner. I said some weird things earlier. Feel free to just ignore me. I used to think that I'd never doubt myself. But... You could say Coulter mentioned my parents. As well as... Do you think... they ever regretted the choice?
Don't think like that, Navia. No matter what others think, we'll...
Well, since it's ended up like this, there's something that I've been keeping from you.
Florent, I hope you can understand.
Don't worry. This...
Take it easy.
Time to go.
Why is everyone gathered here? And what's...
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was finished, but special times call for special measures. I've never seen... Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil the present.
Papa, Mother.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records. as well as personal recollection.
Wow.
It is indeed. To be honest, we decided on the design a long time ago, and gave the sculpt. We only asked Boss to decide on a design so she wouldn't realize we had already started.
How could we only have statues of Mr.
Even though Boss is still young.
We wanted to commemorate her contribution.
I don't know what Spina di Rosula was like in the...
With Navia around.
We are gathered here today that we support you and believe...
That's what we believe as well.
Thank you so much, everyone. This really is... I never thought that I'd have the chance to stand next to my mother. Not even in my wild...
It seems like I started to question myself a bit too much. I'll pick myself up again and become a more reliable president for all of you. Looking back on it, I'm honestly embarrassed by how I acted earlier. Oh, whoa. Why? Oh, forget it now. Please forget that I ever said any... Okay, but please keep it a secret between us.
Kitty! Your love song cover this home, but nobody knows.